Champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying fly, Eagles, fly, as they get ready to match up with the Houston Texans. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Go. 280. Down the man inside. Down the man.
Watch the end.
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
Check.
They run with Howard and able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Watch the safety creep.
This is Howard on second down. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up third. Mike 51. Time to go. Night. Check 9.
Sunday.
Wentz going to try and throw on third. Being chased out left. This is caught by Jackson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 32-yard line.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So a first and 10 now in Houston territory at the 32-yard line.
Check three.
Shotgun now for Wentz. Jeffrey with a catch left side. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
Brings up second and 2.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Into the red zone, Wentz. Left side here to Sanders. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. So he rolls out of the pocket left, just ends up finding a safety valve, but no gain there.
No gain, but it looked like they were well coached on the play because he still went through his progressions, and the receivers know that when the quarterback exits the pocket, they have defined routes to run now to get into his sight lines and try and help him out. End up throwing it short to the running back. Give the defense credit for not giving up any yardage.
Now Howard. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is third down. A give left side to Howard. Howard has the first down and then some. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Taking it in from the 20. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. They got to love that. 9-play drive results in 6 points.
That means they're doing the dictating. That means that they've described how the game's going to go. They're playing at their tempo, at their pace. If you're on the other side of the ball, if you're playing defense, defense is not methodical. They've got to go in there and shake things up and create a little havoc.
This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go. 25-yard line.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, first and 10 at their 25-yard line. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. That one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Still's the intended target, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun, here's Watson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Zach Brown making his presence felt in the backfield. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter 2, but likely not for long as they're in punt formation to kick it away. And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. We ain't giving up nothing.
They are going for it. Here's Watson. He finds his target, Fuller. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
36.
Watson going to give this one to Miller. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
57, 19, 57, 54.
On 2nd and 12, Watson, and he slings one that's incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And Stills over the middle. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll toss it to Miller. Lamar Miller, touchdown, Houston. Lamar Miller, 37 yards as they are now on the board here in the first half. And there you go, nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Throwing his Wentz. Trying for the tight end, Ertz, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. Partners, switching gears for a second, a really cool moment on Sunday night when Clay Matthews, former Browns linebacker, was inducted into Cleveland's Ring of Honor. And, of course, his son Clay was playing for the opposite team that night. It was a really neat moment.
Fantastic moment. And it's Clay 2 and Clay 3, correct?
Yes.
Dad is 2, son who's playing for the Rams now is 3. When he popped out there to see the rest of the family, all of them wearing the 57 jersey that Clay II wore with such distinction for Cleveland for all those years. I mean, he played long enough. A lot of people think he played with Otto Graham. I mean, it was amazing. About nearly a 20-year career there. And just phenomenal what he got done. And even better to see his son able to pop out there and share the moment with him on such a special night. Oh, just phenomenal.
1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And Stills bringing it in. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on fourth down. Miller with first down and more, and down to the 29-yard line. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. They keep it with Miller on first down. Give the tackle that time to Rodney McLeod. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a toss running left. This is Miller. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. The Texans on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Go, go, go. Watch tight end. Alert. We got 3. Check 52. Let's go.
On first down, Miller. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Miller. And a lot of talent on this Eagle defense, and you've seen it on these last 2 plays, both losses. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. The kick by Fairbairn is good. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these 2 teams as we come back for this second half. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter.
Let's go.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
They go with Howard again. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there.
Go. 120!
Hey, let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here.
It's complete, left side to Aguilar. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up fourth down. They do go for it. It's Wentz. Steps away to his left. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Texans take over an excellent field position.
Oh, you got deep?
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 48-yard line.
Choose the mic. Check pass.
On 2nd and 9, Watson, completion left side to Miller. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Choose the mic. Watch Mike.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Houston. Kenny Stills, 48 yards. And the Texans push further out in front. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. It's good to make it 17-7.
Makes the score Texans 17, Eagles 7. Kaimi Fairbairn sets the kickoff.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Wentz. Bringing it in, Jackson left side. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8.
Mike 51.
From midfield, here's Wentz. Throw left side complete. It's Jackson. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Wentz. It's brought in by Jeffrey. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down. Wentz now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, make him make someone miss in the open field.
12 more yards there and another first down. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the fourth quarter. Here's Wentz to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Markevious Mingo. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Another try after the first down sack. Wentz, and he'll hit Jeffrey, complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's third down. Play action to Sproles. Wentz.
One thing I can say.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Deshaun Jackson there to make the grab, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Elliott good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
And the Texans first down.
1 sec. 19.
Double tight, guys. Double to the
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And a short gain here down to the 22. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 22-yard line.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They face a 2nd down, but they are in field goal range. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Trying to get it that time to Stills. 3rd down here.
Let's go, G. 57's Mike. Mike 57. Boom. Now, alert. Slam.
Now it's Watson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Fuller. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Watson. And he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The play began back at the 23, and they pick up 23.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. Watson with a give to Miller. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Lamar Miller